back to the WCG for this final session on the opening day of the third and deciding test match. Matt's 11 were in control of that second session, striking either side of the lunch break, but that brought George Piniros to the crease, who made his highest score of 40 at the WCG and has Brennan's 11 in a great position as we enter the final session. Josh Bolling is the new man to the crease for Brennan's 11. Finished 9 not out in the second innings of that second test match, so is yet to be dismissed at the WCG. Brennan's 11 will be hoping that he can get them beyond the 100 mark and post a big first innings total. So it'll be Pat McGregor to bowl the first ball after the tea break. Important period of the match for both sides, as McGregor bowls to Bolling and it's left outside the off stump first up.
Oh, that's 4. It was in the air and there was a shout to catch it, but mid-wicket is quite straight.
It's out, good catch. Watson's gone at one. Swan's taken it at second slip. That's what they needed. Broad from the right end and an early wicket for him.
Brennan's 11 are 6 for 90 as Troy Hayden, the last batsman in for Brennan's 11, walks to the crease. Hayden has some ability with the stick and he'll be looking to inch them over the 100 mark. So 2 balls remaining in Pat McGregor's over. He bowls around the wicket to Troy Hayden, who, he plays a shot eventually. There's an appeal for LBW, but this would have pitched outside leg. Yeah, and he eventually played a shot. Kind of. Last ball of Pat McGregor's opening over after the tea break. It's a full delivery and he's bowled him. The innings is over for Brennan's 11. Matt's 11 have wrapped this up quickly after the tea break and have kept them under 100 as well. Matt's 11 have come out straight after the tea break and wrapped up the tail of Brennan's 11. Brennan's 11 have been bowled out for 90 in their first innings, which is a solid effort, particularly when they were struggling just after lunch at 4 for 39. Before that man again, George Piniros, came in and made his high score of 40 at the WCG, propelling his side to a handy first innings total, which throughout the series Matt's 11 have had trouble matching. Pat McGregor was the pick of the bowlers for Matt's 11 in that first innings. He bowled 4 overs, 1 maiden, 2 for 14, with Mark Pasterfield bowling 3 overs, no maidens, 2 for 15. New skipper Michael Johnson taking 1 for 5 off his 3 overs, as Matt's 11 now need to focus with the bat. Yet to take a first innings lead into the second innings throughout the series. If ever they're going to put that right, now is the time. So Brennan's 11's first innings total of 90 is a good one, and Matt's 11 will now need to focus with the bat, there to keep their series hopes alive. A good start is imperative for Matt's 11 as we enter an important part of the series. It's going to be Mark Pasterfield who will open up the first inning for Matt's 11. Matt's 11 haven't been able to settle with one particular player at the top of the order due to the regular loss of wickets. So the first ball of the innings, it'll be George Piniros to bowl to Mark Pasterfield. In now, it's a full delivery, it's hit Mark Pasterfield on the leg and he's played a kind of half-hearted shot. And Brennan's 11 are thinking about a review, or you'd probably just classify that as a stroke.
Oh my goodness me!
Wow. Matt's 11 off the mark thanks to that wayward delivery from Piniros, who continues now to Pasterfield. He's wrapped him on the boot. He hasn't played a stroke and he's been given. Matt's 11 are in trouble at the top of the order again as Mark Pasterfield goes without scoring. It's a full delivery from Piniros on, that looks like he's crashing in the leg stump. You're always in danger when you don't play a stroke. 1 for 1. Well, this is another interesting promotion up the order for Matt's 11. It's the former captain Matt White who will bat at 2. This is a very bold move indeed. White has scores of 0, 10 and 0 in the series so far and is in need of a score. With his side at 1 for 1, he's under the pump. George Piniros can do no wrong for Brennan's 11 at the moment. He'll bowl now to Matt White for his first delivery. Bowls now, it's a good length delivery and it's well left outside the off stump from White. If be Robbo Basher to bowl the second over to Matt White. In now to short delivery, and White is well in behind it. This is a big innings for the former captain. Struggling with the bat at the moment. His side need him to step up in this third and deciding test match. Here is Robbo Basher will continue now to Matt White. Oh, and it's well left outside the off stump. The prize for being series holders means that you can draw the series and retain the trophy. And after their subpar performances so far, Mats 11, they know one performance will make it all right. As El Basher will continue to White now. It's played on the front foot. It's a full toss and it's been dispatched to the boundary. White is off the mark, and that will ease the nerves somewhat for him and his camp.
Drives 4. Lovely shot.
Brilliant from Ben Stokes.
Back-to-back boundaries for Matt White. He started confidently here. As Robbo Basher will bowl again to him now. It's a short delivery. Oh, it's a quick delivery from Robbo Basher. And White has dealt with it well in the end. It's a searing bouncer. White pulls his hands out of the way. Scott now to bowl to Matt White. It's a full delivery driven down the ground. Oh, but it's well stopped by Gavin Merrifield. That was travelling right off the middle of Matt's bat, and that's a brilliant stop. Matt's 11, 1 for 9. As Scott will continue to White. It's an in-swinging delivery, and Matt gets an inside edge and keeps it out just. It's another good delivery from Scott. Oh, it's a cheeky little French cut. Matt survives.
Oh, good shot. There's 4. That's why I'm looking forward to the battle, because I think Bairstow will take up the challenge.
This is good positive cricket from White. He's moved on to 12. Matt's 11, 1 for 13. As bowling continues, it's a good delivery. White is forward and defends well. Yeah, this will probably be the last over of the day. Yeah, it's just ticked over to 5:30. As bowling will continue again to White, and it's left outside the off stump. Yeah, this is a big innings for White. As you mentioned before, he's been struggling with the bat. Scott has brought the field up for the final balls of the day. Put some pressure on White. They're all catching around the bat now, Brennan's 11. As bowling will continue to White. It's a short delivery and it's been dispatched to the boundary. That's a gift at this level. And White is moving along nicely. White moves to 16. That's 11, 1 for 17. His bowling continues. It's a great delivery, right on the money. He's got his hands on his head, so he knows that was a good rock. It's well defended by White. So this will be the last delivery of the opening day's play. Bowling now bowls to White. He's forward, the ball pops up in the air, and has it been caught? Oh, there's no celebration from Brendan's 11. Now, I don't know if this has been dropped or it hasn't hit the bat. Oh yeah, it looks like it's just off the knee. And that ends a captivating day's cricket. The opening day of the third and deciding test match had plenty of twists and turns. Brennan's 11 were bowled out for 90 in their first innings just after the tea break. Matt's 11 losing an early wicket in their reply again. But the former skipper Matt White is 16 not out and will be looking to make this start count tomorrow. Big day's cricket coming up. We'll see you.